Battery 80%. Battery 80%. Battery 80%.
Kok gak ada gambar chat? Tidak. Nah, loh. Wait a minute. Ada kesalahan. Kok di situ toh? Oh, wait. Hmm. uh, okay, that's kind of weird. Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat malam semuanya dan selamat beraktivitas atau selamat beristirahat. Kita hari ini mau co-op lagi. Dimulai dengan co-op bersama kawan. Kawan-kawan. Enggak, kawannya cuma satu karena temen gue satu aja lagi nggak bisa. Ting, tereng. Gue mau nantang si 2 by 1. Ayo, nanti. Tapi abis anak Kasumi nonton nggak? Ya udah abis gue co-op deh sama teman gue. Ntar ya. Ding 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 ding. Ya, teman gue kayak masih sholat deh. Jadi ya sudah tidak apa-apa. Decline. Jahat. Ya udah tunggu temen gue sholat dulu sambil gue benerin posisi ininya, kayaknya agak awkward ya posisi kamera. Kekecilan gak sih segini? Segini kegedean. Wah, gedean ya kayak segini. Segini lah ya. Cukup ya? Gak cukup. Sementara gini aja dulu nih, kayak kosongan gitu loh, jadi nggak enak liatnya. Segini kekecilan nggak? Ya harus dikasih sesuatu gitu loh. Tapi ya sudah lah, mau diapain lagi? Teng teng.
Going out into the world and investigating, turning the unknown into the known. I miss this feeling.
Ding dudum. Saatnya kita kok hari ini aku mau ke Cecilia, dia nggak tahu sih mau kemana. Kita lihat saja. Katanya udah ya, diminta join nggak itu? Deng 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 deng. Udah bun. Gak buka Discord ya? Oh, kamu gak bilang di Discord? First, iya first. Ulang. Apa aku nggak baca? Ngomong apa sih?
With enough mora, you can afford to do anything.
Gak,
Even take on the
tadi
academia.
aku udah baca, kamu udah. Bentar, konden. First, tidak ada first. Wah. Dededeng. Salah boy. Oh keluar ya? Oh bener nih. Apa sih? Bentar, sepertinya aku ada fragile-nya sisa berapa hari nih? Oh masih lama. Oke. Sip. Gasken kita ke Ceciliak. Kuping gatel. Udah siap dong. Let's go. Wow. Ya, dia mau pakai itu. Ya udahlah. Mau friendship. Oh, thank you. Nanti dari deket tangga aja ya. Halo Kak, halo Alexa, welcome. Gimana? Nanti dari deket tangga aja, tunggu musiknya. Oh, oke. Welcome Alexa, welcome to the stream. Enjoy.
The wind rises.
Gimana kabarnya? Baik, alhamdulillah. Kamu gimana kabarnya?
Too slow.
Gila di carry ini bos.
All hail! What's this? Magic lamp!
Squall and fury. Wretched vermin.
Hey. Baik juga pertama kali lihat live-nya muncul di beranda. Asik. Makasih sudah mau mengklik live stream ini loh. Halo Paimon, aku bukan Paimon, tapi but anyway, hi, welcome to the live stream, El. Apa kabar?
The wind rises.
The wind rises.
Quit following me.
Quit following me.
Too slow. Behold. Quit following me.
For Rex Lapis. Let's
From whence you came, twisted.
Wow.
Squall and fury. You dare to gaze upon me?
Lama ya Bun, clear time-nya 1 menitan. Ngapain sih ditembak-tembak? Aduh, bau.
Behold.
Next up.
Squall and fury.
Sini loh. Bagus.
All hail.
The wind rises. That's far enough. Bow your head.
Wow. Less than a minute. Next banner ada rencana pull Raiden atau Ayato? Ada. Mau Raiden C2 lah. Aku udah nggak ngarep C3 gara-gara dapat Scaramouche-nya di hard PT. Jadi aku emang ngejar Raiden kan. Terus ternyata bannernya barengan sama Wanderer. Jangan aku udah ada Raiden sih C1. Aku pengen C2 atau C3 lah kalau rezeki deh.
Quit following me.
Kalau menang red off dua-duanya. Primojemnya ya ada cukup pas-pasan sih. Buat C2, tapi at least guaranteed C2 sih paling tidak. Tapi kalau untuk dapet C3 enggak, kayak belum tentu.
We're way behind schedule.
Sini bro.
Magic Blaze over. Says this.
Behold. You dare to gaze upon me?
Wah, udah cetak C1 masih F2P kak. Enggak, aku nggak F2P. Tidak. Uang saya habis di sini semua. Aku lower spender, aku nggak top up. Cuman Welkin, paling Welkin sama Welkin BP. Itu aja sih. Oh gitu. Aduh, ada yang dengerin tidak? Oh no. Anyway.
Too slow. The wind rises.
The wind rises.
All hail! Let's sweeten the deal!
Squall and fury.
Thank you, Tep. Sudah mau membantu.
Ideal for collecting the roots of boom blossoms. No, please. Allow me to handle this.
Kowitsit lagi. Ada dapat satu.
What a view. How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?
Cini bahasanya. Cini. Wih, banyak yang online loh. Friendlist saya tidak nanggung-nanggung.
Come into being.
Siapa ya? Pakai ninggung. Wow. Wow. Kenapa? Ganti. Kak suka makan kadal goreng nggak? Suka, apalagi kasih sambal. Bah. Tambah sambal makin mantap. Teng 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 teng.
Here's the good!
Live! Give up! Reverse! Set low!
Don't waste my time.
Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking!
Submit.
it be?
Give up. Don't waste my time. It's nothing.
Feel this ancient power.
Ya, gitu ya bun.
Burst forth. The wind knows me.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. In the middle of a downpour certainly rouses. Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
Capek deh bolak-balik. Ketiknya cepet banget, berapa WPM tuh? WPM tuh apa ya? Emang itu termasuk cepet kah? Maaf aku tidak terlalu paham. Tiga kali aja. Ya 4 kali aja. Jari kijang, jari cita.
Ancient alchemy truly
3
is
kali aja.
fascinating.
The navigation of Liyue is the most prosperous commercial port.
Word per minute. Oh, berapa tuh kalau dihitung? Ada satuan cara ngitungnya nggak sih di Google gitu? Aku belum pernah nyoba. Kita amat. Kayak apa ya? Kalau di live kedengeran nggak sih suara ketikan tek 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 gitu? Ya, mau ganti deh. Dah. Dari gak apa-apa kok. Ya udah.
With enough mora,
Oke.
you can afford to do anything. even take on the academia.
Gak kedengar. Oh, bagus lah. Peredamnya bagus berarti. Dulu soalnya suka diprotes sama teman-teman aku kalau lagi voice chat di Discord. Gina nih ngetiknya kenceng bet.
Bow your head. One with wind and cloud.
Our bond is strong.
You dare to gaze upon me?
You dare gaze upon me?
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Stand with me.
Lu dari kemarin nyari artefak baru busuk-busuk semua weh. Allahu Akbar, healing bonus. Capek banget. Gak ada yang bagus dari kemarin.
The wind rises.
The wind rises.
Our bond is
Squall and fury.
lightning.
Bow your head. Into the wind.
Dissipate.
Behold. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Out of my way.
Know your place. Clouds high. Squall and fury.
Set burst mulu dah tuh. Energinya melimpah-limpah. Lumayan lah nih, simpan dulu lah. Busuk. Kak, ini berapa FPS? 45 kayaknya. FPS di game ya kan? 45 deh kalau nggak salah, apa 30 gitu.
The wind rises. Fallen leaves adorn my night. You're dead. Into the wind.
Our bond is strong.
Squall and fury. One with wind
Ya,
and
jatuh
cloud.
lagi.
The wind moves. The wind
Ini terlalu
rises.
banyak noise ya.
Out of my way.
Unsightly
Stand with
insects.
me.
Clouds high. Squall and fury. Birds come. Cry louder. Behold.
Buset, apaan tuh?
Quit following me.
Dep, susah.
Time to go.
Time to go.
Too slow.
Dah, kenapa di situ?
As one with wind and cloud. You dare to gaze upon me? Into the wind. How amusing. Clouds high. The
Did with me.
wind knows me.
Here's the good.
Behold,
Terrified.
know your place. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Dissipate.
Wind strike. The wind rises.
Oh, well
Search
Ow. Agak patah-patah ya? Kenapa ini? Ya, ada apa Her? Akhirnya ada nemu yang bagus. Aduh, tapi gua nggak mau berharap ah. Dapat yang bagus, Tep. Dapat bagus nih bulunya.
Wretched vermin. Behold. The wind rises. Bow your head. Quit following. Behold. The wind rises. You're dead. Know your place. following me. Too slow. Pressure.
Wah iya lupa, kok ke-mute ya? Pencet apa ya tadi aku? Sorry. Makasih udah ngingetin. Thank you. Balik nih ya berarti. Iya. Thank you. Aduh, ponakan aku
You think
manggil
I've
bentar
got
ya.
a sharp tongue?
Oke.
I just tell it like it is.
Iya,
If
sebentar.
someone can't
Bentar ya.
handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Sini. Lagi main. Mau lihat gak? Ya ada kamera nih kamu deh. Nonton nih kamu masuk YouTube sini. Sini masuk YouTube.
Relax.
Dadah dong. Dadah viewers Kak Gina. Dadah. Ini lagi rekaman. Bunda Gina. Perihal apa yang dilakukan? Gue lupa mencet apa? Ke-mute mencet apa ya itu shortcut ya? Lupa gue. Kenapa manggil tumben? Lihat apa? Iya. Iya, emang kenapa? Cowok, Mas. Apa aja cowok? Kemana nih kita nih? Lah emang kenapa banyak rumah? Gak suka? Sih kau cowok ponakanmu, cewek enak aja. Emang kayak cowok emang di kamera. Apa? Mau kemana? Balik lagi nggak ntar? Iya, ya udah. Apa? Buat yang mempunyai Tante Gina, sini. Sini, kamu mau masuk gak? Ya, banyak bocah nih, baru nih yang cowok deh. Halo dulu dong. Gantian nih. Dadah. Dadah. Halo, banyak banget bocah aja. Tuh, ada siapa tuh? Ada siapa tuh? Bisa dimatiin sebenarnya, lupa. Nih, ngeliatnya di sini aja nih. Tuh, ada siapa nih? Tuh, halo bocah-bocah. Apa sih? Baru mandi ya? Ya ampun, bangku dua bocah.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Tawa lagi.
Thank you for completing.
Siapa? Ayo, siapa ya? Kembar ya, Mas. Adek kakak ini. Ini adeknya nih, yang kecil. Nusa dan Rama. Enggak. Dudu, lo. Kamu kesini kameranya. Lo gitu. Kesini.
Academic research isn't some kind of fad.
Tidak.
Don't just go in and out.
Permis. Aduh. Mau turun? Enggak. Terus mau ngapain? Lo ini kameranya di sini deh.
Ad Astra
Ih, apa sih? Nusa dan Rara emaknya Gina enak aja. Gimana lagunya itu? Lagunya Nusa Rara bukan ya? Yang alif bata Nusa Rara gimana? Ya. Terus Jim. Jangan tajam. Mm-mm. Buat kuku. Ow. Gimana mau quest event kalau diganggu begini? Mm-mm. Iya gitu.
100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules
Nyala.
at academia.
Iya emang dinyalain. Kan dilihat orang masuk TV. Masuk TV. Bisa dong. Takut ngeri. Kenapa takut? Bisa dong. Gacha pakai tangan ponakan auto dapet tulai. Itulah. Nggak deh, makasih. Kak, mau senjata pengen ambil SOBP aja deh. Aduh, gara-gara diituin temen. Garumin. Bukan digarumin, apa namanya?
We'll see about
Digodain
that.
temen. Gimana dong? Apa dong?
Dare to mess with me?
Wih, jauh banget tuh. Oh, hilang dia. Ayo, kira-kira ngapain nih sama bocah-bocah nih enaknya nih? Nyemplung.
On a rock.
Apanya gimana? Oh, ini ntar kering lagi. Ish, bau ya? Apek kan ya? Apek, bau, bau. Nonton Happy Tree Friend, enak aja. Oh iya, full bocah, bener. Full bocah. Tapi aku nggak punya banyak bocah. Cukup lah ya.
Leave it to me.
Oke, bocah semua nih gue nih.
Come on, let's go. There's a fortune to be made.
I will
Bocah nih, bocah semua nih.
bring my notebook.
Bocah nih. Tuh, lucu. Kalau ini? Lebih lucu dari ini. Kalau ini? Ini? Lucu juga. Mau pakai yang mana? Ini? Ini? Oh, ini. Lah, ini. Oh, kamu lebih suka yang ini? Oke. Lucu tahu. Kok setiap streamer pasti punya cici, gua nggak punya cici. Ya ada yang paling eksklusif tanpa cici. Cici ini namanya cici nih. Namanya cici. Bobo sana. Iya, terserah Tante Gina dong, diganti-ganti. Ditikin aja nih. Alergi cici akun gue, belagu banget. Siapa tuh di kamera? Awas jatuh jomplang kamu, Mariam. Aneh nih tadi yang ngajakin. Asuminya off. Sembaring nunggu ngapain ya kita ya? Apa? Aw. Kemana kita sekarang? Yaudah kita quest aja deh. Quest? Apa itu quest? Apa yo? Misi.
Tante Gina kok punya kucing kuku?
Namain apa kak wanderernya? Apa belum kelar? Belum kelar, ini mau dilanjutin nih. Questnya baru sampai Nazuma.
Tante Gina
Ini ada yang ngechat nulis pesan ke Tante Gina. Ya Allah,
Tante Gina
apa Tante Gina tuh apa? Asap.
tuh is.
Emang kenapa? Tahan. Tuh. Bisa nih.
We made it! The Amanoma Smithy!
Ah, it's been a while.
Kalau orang
Of course. Go ahead.
kalau
Oh,
orang bilang,
now there's a question I wasn't expecting.
kalau
Very
orang
well.
bilang,
I'll tell you what I know once more. The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma,
Pusang
Futsu,
di rumah
Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju.
sama.
The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct
Itu apa
traditions.
namanya? Nempa
Most of the great swordsmith
nempa
clans
apa?
of old have since fallen into
Bikin
decline,
pedang.
and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive.
7 hari lagi Raiden, semoga kalah Red of Yaka dan aku
Kaede
menang.
Harakazuha
Jahat banget
recently returned
doanya.
to Inazuma
Tega
and
ya.
took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokuden 5.
Gokuden 5.
If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Oh yeah, we
We were.
Paimon remembers that now.
Paimon remembers that
They
now.
learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then too. It seems like such a shame.
What was the reason behind their decline?
That, my
My
friends, is a
is a
tragic
tragic
tale
tale
indeed.
indeed.
In fact, this
Di
was
sana,
not made
udah
known
makan
to
belum?
me for most of my life.
Udah
All
minum
these
obat?
years, I knew of those
Udah
great clans'
bobo belum?
demise, but never
Bobo
the
sana?
cause.
Ayo, udah ya.
Only recently, when the question was on my mind,
Kritikin terus
did I
ah.
ask Kaede Harakazuha about this. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn
Laptop
you.
listrik, iya.
It is a dark and sorrowful tale. The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage
Nyambung ke
by
listrik
a
semua
vengeful
dong.
bladesmith.
Vengeful?
Nyambung ke listrik semua
Why?
dong.
400 years ago,
Ah,
So
so
I'm
I'm told.
there was a
There was a
catastrophic
catastrophe.
malfunction in Tatarasuna's
Ayo
furnace.
pakai jilbab.
One brave
Kan ada
swordsmith
orang, ini
heard
ada
the
orang
commotion
nonton.
and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to
Yo,
prevent a
pegel kan
disaster.
duduk dua-duaan gini,
Tatarasuna was
sakit
home to
tau.
a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day,
Lupa ganti ke bahasa
and
Indonesia lagi.
overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa,
Ini what?
though he had family ties to the Kaede
Kaede
Hara clan.
clan.
Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out. The smith's death, though
Gimana mau
heroic,
baca kalau
dealt a
digangguin bocah?
devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world. In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery. Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do
Kapan
nothing
udah,
to
Kak?
change
Belum.
it. Finally,
Kelarin
drastic
quest ini dulu kali ya, Arkon ya?
to
Baru
take
quest.
revenge
Lama
on the
nggak sih?
Raiden Gokuden.
Lama nggak quest
In
itunya?
doing so,
Arkon.
he sought to vent his pent-up anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to.
Aduh.
His goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire circumstances.
Jangan dipencet-pencet. Change. Someone else attacked the swordsmith. But Belager did something in Irminsul, but it seems Niwa
Was there
still
anything
died.
else you wanted to ask?
Have you seen Kazuha recently?
Kazuha?
Kazuha?
Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for
Yeah,
a while
we'll.
over some tea. He seemed well.
Apa namanya? Beres wheel? Apa tuh artinya? Ferris wheel? Roda muter buat air. Tenaga air.
My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right? Your expression says it all. You can't hide anything from Paimon. On to the next stop. Lead the way, traveler. Paimon will be right behind you.
Ini kan kalau nggak salah terakhir Paimon apa Irminsul diubah lagi nggak sih soal keberadaan ya? Soal keberadaan si siapa namanya? Baladir. Ya, questnya terhambat. Quest apaan nih? Test of Courage? Oh, anjay. Mana pakai bisa? Ya, alif bata. Balik ke Nahida terus disuruh nyantai ketemu Wanderer. Kalau udah nyampe ketemu dia kalau mau disuruh event dulu, gak bisa skip aja apa? Lagi serius-serius disuruh event. Ayo pegel tante Gina nih. Ayo cabut dah. Sana. Cabut. Dadah, salim. Mau salim dulu nggak? Musa mau salim? Nggak, ya. Bentar ya. Umay. Mau ke atas langsung. Mau ditemenin nggak? Lo ada Mbak? Mbak di dapur tuh. Dadah. Lah, kok enggak? Gimana? Ih, pegel udah. Ayolah, udah malam. Nanti nggak selesai orang sampai malam kok. Apa? Bye. Ayo. Besok pagi kita main lagi ya, Salim. Iya Salim, kita main lagi besok terus. Ya, anak Soleha. Aduh kenceng banget. Jangan marah, sini peluk. Mau ngapain emang? Iya kan udah, Musa tos. Pas lagi Musa.
I shall
Mariam.
protect the lady of the clan.
Peluk. Ayo sini peluk. Sini peluk. Peluk. Iya besok. Udah malam. Kok enggak? Digendong dulu Musa. Peluk. Sayang. Nah ya, tutup ya. Assalamualaikum.
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
Abis mandi? Apa tidur kamu? Tante Gina mau tidur juga. Iya ada Mbak tuh, panggil Mbaknya. Dah.
Oh, fine.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
Ada.
I
Ada aja.
Protect the lady of the clan.
I make Mora, and it makes me happy.
Happy.
La 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 la.
Lalalala. Ya ampun, maafkan saya ya. Terhambat ponakan, tapi nggak apa-apa sih. Lucu juga.
I'm sure the
Kadang-kadang kalau nggak ada
clan will be
mereka malah
fine.
kangen tau. Tapi kalau ada mereka kayak agak nyebelin. Oh hilang kamera aja tidak. Bentar. Baru nyadar kameranya hilang. Nah. Ayato. Aduh lupa ganti bahasa lagi.
Ah, it's you two.
Situ.
Yes, it has been a while.
We heard the Yashiro Commission is holding a test of courage, so we came right over to sign ourselves up. We didn't expect to see you here in person, though. Does that mean this event is really important?
You think I only make an appearance for occasions that are deemed sufficiently important? It just so happens that this test of courage event was
Ini event apa
actually
sih,
my
guys?
suggestion. But naturally, I've left the planning and more trifling details to be arranged by my retainers.
Apa hubungannya
Considering
event sama
that such
Arkon
events
Quest ya?
are quite popular across
Mungkin
the
kita
galaxy,
bakal ketemu sama
I've had numerous
karakter-karakter
examples
yang
to
di
draw
event
from,
nggak? Pas
so
Arkon
everything
Quest.
should be in good
Biasanya
order.
gitu kan? Kepotong.
I'm merely here to do a routine check on the progress of the event. That's all.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So what you're saying is you're not very busy right now. In that case, maybe you can give us a quick rundown of the event rules.
Only Paimon could be so natural at ordering others. However, the possibility remains that we may yet require your assistance.
Sorry. What did you say?
Nothing. Seeing as I apparently have some time, I suppose we may chat about the event for a moment.
Yippee!
Yippee.
As its name implies, the event is a game designed to put... The venue for the event will be set up in the Chinju Forest. Before the start of each round, participants will be divided into teams
Seru
of
nih
two.
event melihat
Once
keidiotan
teams
itu.
have been formed, the event staff will announce
Itu
the name
dari
of the
zaman
item that
kapan
has been
juga
placed in or
badut
around
banget
the
sumpah
Chinju Forest
kelakuannya.
area. The first person to locate the specified item will be declared the winner of that round.
The winner of that round? Huh.
Precisely. There will be a total of 3 rounds in the test of courage because the event was actually orchestrated by 3 different parties. Merchants raised event funding, the Kamisato clan provided the grounds, and the Grand Narukami Shrine provided consulting service. As such, each of these 3 parties have selected one item for participants to find. So, naturally, the event will require 3 rounds to determine the winners.
Panjang nggak ini? Langsung bisa event nggak?
That's it. So basically, it
Nih,
boils
game.
down to searching for stuff in Chinju Forest. We'll need to find 1 item each round for a total of 3 items after 3 rounds. Huh. Simple enough for Paimon.
Yes, seems you've got the gist of it. We will be issuing different rewards based on the number of rounds won. So, if a participant wins multiple rounds, then that will also be reflected in their final reward. If a participant manages to find all 3 items, then they shall receive the grand prize provided by the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Ooh, a grand prize? Sounds like it could be really valuable.
As for its true value,
I'm
afraid you'll have to win the event first and ask Lady Gucci yourself. Of course, this event is intended to measure your courage. If you withdraw from the event because you become too frightened, then you might as well forget about seeing any rewards. I'm curious myself how many people will be brave enough to make it to the end. It'll be most disappointing if nobody claims the prizes we've prepared.
Don't worry, those prizes are as good as ours, even though just the thought of this event sends shivers down Paimon's little spine. The traveler will be brave enough, no doubt about that.
No need to be so modest. Your journey thus far already speaks volumes of your bravery. Anyway, I think I've given you sufficient details. I'll add your names to the list of participants momentarily. As for the 3 items you'll be searching for, please wait for a staff member to inform you at the start of the event. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. Test of Courage events tend to give rise to a variety of strange rumors and stories. So please,
Please be sure to exercise caution.
Whoa, what did he mean by that? Oh, will there be spooky things in Chinju Forest? Paimon thought so too. Well, in that case, there's
Nothing to be scared of.
Anyway, we got an event to win. Grand prize, here we come!
Grand prize, here we come. No, tidak. Meresahkan. Gue tahu ada world quest di sini ya. Cuman gue belum ambil
If
lupa
there's
weh.
anything you wish
Aja lah.
for, I'll grant.
Ntar aja kagak keambil ntar. Pasti nih yakin gue. Aduh lupa ganti bahasa lagi. Aduh ada isi itu lagi. Itu badut.
Hold it right there.
Haha.
Oh, well,
If
it isn't my compadres. Didn't expect to see you here.
Huh? Paimon knows that voice. It's Ito! What
What
are
are
you doing here?
here?
Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're here for the test of courage.
Ha, what else? I'm sorry, but those prizes already belong to yours truly. Arataki ain't scared of
Scared
nothing,
nothing,
Ito.
Aduh padahal kalau bahasa Indonesia lucu banget ya itu.
I mean, well, that's what I really want to say. But I've actually got something else going on.
Oh? What's that?
It's a long story. As soon as I heard about the test of courage, I got the gang together and was ready to bring everyone for the time of their lives. But it turns out the other members weren't as pumped about the event as me. Chinju Forest? We've already been there 1,000,000 times. There's nothing scary about that. That event's just a game for kids. What a waste of time. Let's play some genius invocation TCG. Seriously, test of courage? Ugh, whatever. I guess if that's what the boss wants. Can you believe that? What a group of deadbeats. You can put up with that? Nuh-uh, not in my gang.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Dragging the gang to an event they don't want to go to won't be the best for your reputation as a leader.
Hey, this isn't about me. As leader of the Arataki gang, it's my duty to find new and tantalizing experiences for everyone. A happy gang means a happy life. Even if they can't get it through their stubborn heads now, one way or another, I'll show them how much fun a test of courage can be.
You sure you do care about your gang member?
Anyway, I'm no stranger to Chinju Forest. Sure, it was a little terrifying going through there, but hey, I'm used to it now. And seriously, what kind of scary pranks could those guys in the Yashiro Commission ever come up with? If they can't scare anyone, then it's not going to be a test of courage, now is it? Not to mention, if the gang starts complaining, I won't ever be able to show my face around here.
And after all that talk, it still boils down to you.
Well, leading a gang can be complicated. You don't understand. Anywho, I've got a plan. Since there's no way I can trust the Yashiro Commission to make a fun event, I've decided to step in and spice things up a little.
Aduh, mau ngapain lagi sih lu?
You don't seriously mean that.
Oh, you
Mo
bet I
iseng.
do. Yours truly is gonna be out scaring people. I'm taking this event to a whole nother level.
Yours truly.
But it's gonna take more than an Oni to make it happen. So I came here to recruit some help. And then I saw you come
Itu
walking
MC shonen
along.
banget, emang idiot tapi
Come
kuat.
on, come scare people with me,
Gak-
please.
Bukan idiot sih dia, apa ya? Badut aja ngebadut.
Please.
Ya sih tipikal MC shonen yang bodoh-bodoh gitu, cuman
Pretty, please.
apa sih?
Fine. But don't
Don't
forget,
forget.
we're here to win the test of courage and take home the grand prize. We'll help you out, just don't get in the way of our prize.
Kalau tapi secara story dia juga nggak sekuat itu deh.
Hey, don't
Iya
worry,
nggak sih?
me around. Winning the
Dia
test
tuh
of
sok
courage will
banyak
be a
ngomong
piece of
doang.
cake.
Cuma banyak ngomong.
Alright,
Tapi
those participants
OP-nya kan
won't
cuma
scare
di gameplay,
themselves.
tapi kalau
Let's
secara
get out
cerita
there.
anjir kayak cupu banget lah gitu loh.
What a noisy guy.
Lebih lucu dub Jepang, Kak.
But after hearing him
Inggrisnya
laugh
juga
and
udah lucu kok.
Paimon
Gue
doesn't
sudah
feel
puas.
scared anymore. Huh. Maybe laughter is the key to making fear go away. If things
Things
get
get
scary
scary
later,
later.
we can all start laughing at the top of our lungs.
Pretty sure that will just make things even scarier.
Hey, traveler, Paimon, enough chit chat. We're gonna miss the event.
Coming!
Kayak Bennett. Kalau Bennett mah sial mulu. Heizo nguping deh. Si Hejo. Mau ganti bahasa Indonesia lebih lucu. Iyalah cupu si Aether yang OP karena dia MC. Lain MC dong. Aku mau ganti ke bahasa Indonesia dulu. Nah.
We're here! This is the...
Traveler!
Oh.
It's been a while.
Gue kira
If you're
ngulang,
looking
kaget
for
gue.
the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Lah ini Archon Quest, Kak. Oh, nyambungnya di sini, pantesan. Makanya gue bingung. Ya, paham.
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow
Aduh,
it.
jadi broken banget
But
story
seeing as you're so
questnya
close with the
gara-gara
Commissioner
itu
and Miss Kamisato,
tabrak-tabrakan.
I think it should be okay.
Padahal barusan kita ketemu si Kamisato ya. Kita ketemu Ayato. Geblek banget. Kayak langsung amnesia gitu.
Hello,
Gak jelas
dears.
banget.
Is there something you want to say? Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on... As for the commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
So pretty much business as usual on the Yashiro Commission, huh?
Very much so.
Like so. Tidak berharap banyak, aku lumayan lega. Kakak dan adik baik-baik saja.
Well, got any more questions?
You're very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit.
Jadi maksudnya
more
sih kekhawatiran
often.
MC ini
But
takutnya
I'm
si
sure
Wanderer
you must be
atau si Baladir
far
ngeubah
too
Irmin Sul
busy
itu
to
nggak sih
have
jadi
time for that.
seluruh dunia jadi kayak berubah gitu.
Miss Kamisato
Soalnya si Baladir
talks
aja nggak
about
diingat
you
sama
all
Paimon.
the time.
Apa gimana?
She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how
Iya Kak,
talented you
gitu.
are and how much
Oh,
she
pokoknya ini
admires
nyari-nyari
you.
bukti supaya
I must say,
Irmin Sulnya nggak
many
berubah parah
things
gitu.
in
Apa ya
Inazuma
bahasanya ya?
seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here.
Pokoknya cari-cari
So,
kejanggalan
you're
gitu.
not just Miss
Memastikan
Kamisato's
berubah apa
knight
enggak. Oh
in
iya itu
shining
maksudnya.
armor, you know. You're a hero
Tapi
to
kenapa
us
sampai ke
all.
Inazuma? Si MC-nya kenapa nggak nanya-nanya di sekitar Sumeru dulu ya?
I mean it. Whenever the commissioner dines at home, Toma always joins him. I always find myself at my most relaxed when I'm serving the two. The commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance to take his meals at home.
Bener
But
juga.
given the opportunity,
Ayo.
he always prefers to dine here.
Kenapa yang
They say
diituin
it's because Toma is a much
apa?
better
Yang ditanya
chef
duluan
than
soal
most.
Raiden Gokaden tuh terakhir. Gue lupa kan terakhir sampai mana. Udah agak lama nggak ngikutin ini. Questnya. Gue 3 hari nggak
They
online.
get to talking about you sometimes too, you know. Always with a very
Imagine Irmin
fond
Sulnya diganti
tone.
kalau MC
The
ternyata
way
adalah
one would
buronan
talk
Teyvat.
about dear old friends around
Gimana
whom
tuh?
one can truly be themselves. Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. Whenever the whole family gets together and they start talking about people they've met and experiences they've had, you always get a mention. It's been many years now since the late Mr. and Mrs. Kamisato passed away. Much has happened in the Kamisato clan in that time. As someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their
Wah, baru tahu
son and
mukanya
daughter
Kak Gina.
grow up,
Hai,
it
welcome.
makes me so happy to see them meet
Selamat
a
melihat face
dependable
reveal saya
friend
ya,
whose
Gila Gay.
company they enjoy so much. So, in the future, if you ever do have the time, please know you are always very welcome at the Yashiro Commission headquarters. Wonderful. Thank you.
Paimon likes it here too. Also, you were saying something about the food here being really great. Paimon's itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for dinner sometime. Paimon meant we should come pay a
Lucu
visit
banget nih
again
nenek.
real soon. Ideally around
Naksir ya.
dinner time.
Suaranya tuh kayak siapa ya?
Of course. You're always welcome.
Kayak seseorang yang playable gitu.
Great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
All right then. Take care now.
Oh,
Hope to see.
bacot.
Oh, are
Gue
you
kira
two
lucu
leaving
baca
already?
dari jauh. Sorry nih, mata gue kayak udah mulai agak-agak nih.
Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
Angkat kaki aja, pegel. Kalau angkat kaki gini kalian pada bingung gak sih? Posisinya gimana? Nah, gini. Ting 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 ting. Quest atau ini nih? Duh, capeknya. Itu memicu serangkaian akibat tidak diinginkan. Kamu adalah satu-satunya saksi untuk mengonfirmasi kondisi perubahannya. Langsung menuju ke berbagai tempat di Inazuma untuk memastikan detail hubungan Balandir dan Raiden Gokaden. Oh. Namun orang-orang yang ingin The Balandir selamatkan seperti tidak berhasil tertolong. Tidak. Gas Arkon aja. Oke. Lebih seru ya kayaknya ya. Kedengarannya. Ana nih Yusuke ngajakin duel TCG kagak on-on orangnya. Kagak ada kabar. My royal decree. Javier. Hai. Oh, itu alasannya kenapa ke Inazuma. Lu juga baru tahu ternyata.
What are we looking for? Something or someone?
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the traveler and Paimon?
Xavier? What are you doing here?
Rada lupa.
I was in the general area and
Lu ngasih
now
nama
I'm in
si
this
Wanderer
specific
siapa,
area.
Har?
There, that's
Gue
me.
masih bingung
So
nih mau
what
ngasih
about
nama
you two?
siapa.
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
Rio. Siapa itu Rio?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I
Gak
have been
bisa
here a
kasih
good
nama
many times
Scaramouche ya?
before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here. Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna
Ada MC
starts
dari
a
suatu
long
game.
time
Ya,
ago.
gue gak kenal.
I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation goes back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was
Gak
several
bisa
hundred
sekarang
years
dia
ago.
gak terima.
A
Oh
fun
iya.
fact, I'm
Nanti
not the first
gue penasaran
fine-tuned
sih
tech
pengen
guy to
nyoba
come and work on
kalau
it either.
kasih nama
There was a guy
Scaramouche.
back then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. Seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
Mekanik ya, seperti di dokter menyebutnya Simrapian.
Weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on, ask already.
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for Sure, go ahead.
Apakah kamu pernah dengar tentang kabuki mono?
A kabuki mono? No, I can't say that I have.
Cobain aja,
I do
nggak
know
bisa
the word
juga.
Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatarasuna is concerned. Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for.
Tuh kembali.
Sure, but what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you.
Iyalah menurut
Keep
lo
your
aja.
smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you. Hey, don't mention it. Alright, let's head off and go meet Nahida.
Weh, dapet achievement asyik. Buat tabungan. Raiden. Capek dengan kehidupan ini. Kenapa sih? Kalau capek istirahat lah. Kamu ganti lagi ah. Partinya udah nggak ada bocah kan? Ganti apa yo? Kenapa meta? Hapus aja apa? Kan husbu. Lah ini meta yang 2 ini aneh, gua hapus aja. Oh, ini yang semula. What? Husbu tapi ada Kole. Gua nggak tahu nih siapa ya. Satu lagi ya. Gua bingung. Goro Heizo aja deh.
Let's move before the trail goes cold.
Anjir 3 anemo gak jadi. Siapa ya? Goro.
Ready and waiting.
Gini aja. Bingung gua soalnya. Mau naruh siapa lagi? Nah, gue pakai party ini aja deh.
Stay close and you will live.
Party apa ini namanya? Hyper Bloom. Fury. Salah aja gue.
Hey, it's them.
Hey, Akaba.
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we join them?
Unfortunately,
we haven't made any real progress. Huh? Oh, of course.
Woi, siapa yang sempet baca sepanjang ini? Apa yang kuning-kuning aja yang dibaca? Gak mudeng gue, udah skip aja.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
Gue salut lah gue sama yang nulis ini semua, tapi nggak ada yang baca. Set. Dia mau mengubah dua namanya kalau dia benar-benar berhasil seluruh kekuatannya
Well,
habis.
what do you think?
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could
Set.
gather more information about all
Respect
this?
yang baca semua,
Well,
bener
we
banget.
just got back from Inazuma.
Panjang loh
How
itu.
about we tell them what we learned?
What did you find out? Something big?
Something
It's a long
big.
story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma, and
Raiden Gokaden.
Wow, so many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Amanoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true. Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days.
Yes, yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
And they're back at it. These guys are really into this.
Oh, so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you. Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome. See ya.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Will do.
Time to go.
Oke, samperin Nahida guys. Ngantuk gue. Ngantuk gue. Gimana dong ngantuk gue?
Time to go.
Nahida, we're here. Traveler, Paimon, how have you been? Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time.
Akhir-akhir
We
ini.
ended up chatting and chatting until suddenly the sun was up. And then she decided she wanted to go to Inazuma. The balladeer? Sounds
Baru
like
jam
some
segini
kind
dah
of
ngantuk.
code name.
Yang nguapnya doang, tapi gue tidurnya paling jam 12-an.
You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
Ini kalau baladir dilupain semua orang, gimana kita ketemunya ntar?
Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
Ada hal yang terjadi yang cuma bisa diingat aku seorang. Ntar ketemu dia. Di dalam itunya, Irminsulnya atau di Taifat ntar. Dengan sabar hati menyusut kembali. Wah, diulang dari awal. Tanpa kepercayaan terhadap kaum manusia dan dengan kebencian terhadap dewa, dia menyimpan dendamnya bersama bertahun-tahun sambil melatih diri untuk menjadi kuat. Agar bisa kembali lagi ke Inazuma untuk membalas dendamnya. Dia mencoba menjadi dewa dengan sebuah gnosis hasilnya sia-sia dan dia kehilangan segalanya. Oh my god. Manusia, dia bukan manusia sih. Makhluk. Satu-satunya makhluk yang sering dikhianati ini emang baladir. Di Taifat di Grand Bazaar. Oke. Apa dia berkelana di situ kan udah hilang memorinya semua. Dia melakukan percobaan yang tak terbaik.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from
Ntar
Irminsul,
jelasin Kak. Oke.
hoping that he could change the past.
Ntar gue ikutin dulu deh alurnya
How
gimana.
was he even able to do that? As the traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it.
Oh my god.
Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality. So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because he literally changed the world? Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. The traveler comes from a world beyond Javat. That's why there's no information about her in Irminsul. And it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect her. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it. Paimon's having a hard time understanding this Balladeer guy's motivations. What? I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
Kan kami itu musuh sih. Aku tidak tahu perspektifnya terhadap semua hal ini. Aku tidak tahu kenapa dia melakukan hal se-ekstrem ini. Dia pergi untuk mengulang semuanya atau menolong seseorang atau dia ingin menghapus keberadaan secara total. Baiki. Aku tidak. My god. Tahu kenapa bela diri.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share?
Saya banyak ngomong dalam hati, banyak ngebatin nam sih di Sumeru tuh.
It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right? Once the Balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try. The story makes sense, every part of it. The Balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left. Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Dia banyak berubah dunia segala aspek, tapi yang mati tetap tidak. Orang dia tegur. Oh my god.
Please wait a moment. I want to check something. Found it. This should be the one.
What is that? Cube.
It turns out that
Dendro cube?
I have a strange way of confirming everything she has told us. What is it?
What
A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look. Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it? I authored this record myself. Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the Balladeer? When combined with the Traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Hold on. So
Kepencet.
this record survived from the past? Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the kabuki mono in other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact. Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information
Kuat
that was
banget ya
well
kekuatan
hidden in
Irminsul tuh.
advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the balladeer entered Irminsul. That's incredible! What a great idea! And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew she'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one she told us. The now erased life of the balladeer.
Gak nyangka gue bisa kumpulin Primo
There
sampai
was once a
24.
lone
Ada
monster
dongeng.
draped in fox fur. The
Bagus dong.
monster found a family of foxes.
Perasaan lu dari
joined them,
itu nabung dari
and they
Nahida itu
became
dapat 24.000. Cepet juga.
The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own.
Lucu banget gambarnya. Rubah. Monster berubah. Monster itu menemukan keluarga rubah tergabung dengan mereka. Man.
Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night.
Nabung dari
and
Nahida,
lament
abis
to
dapet Nahida
itself
mulai
as
nabung.
it gazed
Cepet
at
banget
its
dapetnya
reflection in
udah
the water.
24.000 aja.
I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when
Wash
another came to
style.
live among the foxes who was not their kin.
Ini bukan pakai krayon.
A kitten, carved from the wood
Bukan
of a
krayon
white tree,
style.
who had been abandoned by the humans.
Itu menemukan penghiburan. Yang tinggal di dalam rubah itu bukan kerabat mereka, anak kucing di quest kak. Dulu quest numpuk. Emang sekarang udah dikit. Oh iya, lo kan banyak konten ya. Kan Anda AR masih AR rendah, banyak konten.
The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender, and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain.
Oh my god.
The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help
Among
us
us?
find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure.
Anjir. Ya psikopat dah. Hati rubah bu. Tapi kenapa dia jadi suci tanpa noda?
The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin."
Set, galak. Padamkan apinya, korbankan dirimu untuk kerabat rubahmu.
The
Serem
fire
banget.
was extinguished, but the kitten lived.
Kok ceritanya dark
It
banget
left
sih? Ini
that
cerita
side
apa
of
sih?
the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly,
gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a pact to become a god. He was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use.
Apaan
I buried
musrik?
it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
Jadi itu ceritanya baladir tapi dibuat dongeng gitu kah? Sadis amat ya?
It's hard to believe that this person really existed.
Iya.
Let alone that he tried
Kasian.
to get rid of us on
Scaramouche.
more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff
Kayak
of
asap.
smoke.
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail, that Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahita's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later.
Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take her out for a walk to clear her head?
You got it. Come on, traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits.
OMG.
There's a few things I'd like to look into.
It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
La 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 la. Ah, 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 ah. Ya ada Aldi Taher. Terus kita kemana? Oh ada anjing nih. Deketin gak sih? Kumari. Namanya Swoof. Dapat apa tuh? Dapat gula, lumayan dah. Semangat ya. Yuk semangat. Swoof. Au. Ini lucu banget anjingnya. Swoof. Wow, 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 au. Gak kabur dia. Di mana anjay? Time to go. Ini lampu ini di tipot ada yang itu nggak sih? Ada blueprintnya nggak sih lampu ini? Cakep tau. Kita kemana? Oh sini. Kata Har ada Skaramus jalan-jalan.
We're here! What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Jadi overthinking abis.
Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat. What is it? Have you figured it all out? Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
Tidak boleh beritahu Paimon. Dia tidak tahu apa-apa. Tidak mungkin baladir bisa menghapus keberadaan sendiri secara menyeluruh. Kalau memang begitu pertanyaannya apa yang terjadi kepadanya.
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Udah ganti baju deh. Hey, anak durhaka.
Hey! Hey, wait!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay?
Oh, dia jadi
What is it?
pedagang di sini,
Work's too
bantuin
boring for
pedagang.
you? Or has the big
Apa
city
gimana?
got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
Yeah, the balladeer.
He's who?
Is who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do,
Bisa ketemu
you
lagi
keep
pas
letting
banget.
yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess.
Oh, di sini dia belum dapat
But I got
vision ya.
bigger things to worry about.
Iya, belum ada vision bener,
We're
baru
all out
sadar
of
gue.
Sunsettias, and I promised the lady down the street
Bajunya
I'd
udah
deliver a
rame
fruit bowl
duluan.
this evening.
And leave it to me. I'll find some more.
Visionnya nggak ada.
Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights.
Wanderer.
Are you a drifter or something?
That's... we can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsetius, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now?
Ayo, kita kuntit dia.
Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
Jangan sampai terciduk ya. Jangan sampai terciduk. Ikuti orang yang tadi. Mana dia? Mana si anak hijrah itu? Anak baru hijrah. Deng deng. Wih, ya baru mau ngambil burungnya. Teng 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 teng. Dia menghapus Irminsul untuk mengubah personanya ya. Wanderer.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetius? Isn't that a bit too cruel? Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
Cakep banget. Kalau aku tidak lihat dengan mata kepala sendiri, pasti aku tidak percaya. Wanderer.
You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us.
Terciduk.
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice. Have we met before?
Iya.
No, we haven't met. But you know me?
Mukanya kayak melas gitu lu, Min.
I have no recollection.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
Kamu itu boneka.
Puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
Yeah.
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm
Tidak
sure
punya nama,
whatever it is
kasihan.
must be important. Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Okay.
Then let's return to the city.
It's getting interesting though. Dia dapat vision anemonya pas kapan kalau begitu? Aduh, penasaran tapi ngantuk, tapi penasaran. Tolong dong. Tolong aku.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable.
But I don't... No, you're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me.
Oke, kita mau dibawa kemana? Atau kita mau kemana? Oh, ke Sanctuary. Oke, let's go. Tapi sebelum itu. Enhance dulu gak sih? Hampir lupa gue. Enhance nih artefak si bocah ini. Baru dapet akhirnya yang bagusan. Yang ini belum ada yang bagus banget. Iya, tapi ini masih oke. Aduh, alhamdulillah ya Allah. Referensinya belum ada ya. Dev semua kurang ajar emang. Rayo 1 tapi who does need that cryo, bro? Dev semua anjir. Heran deh gue. Aku mau nge-enhance yang ini deh. Ada artefak tumbal nggak ya? Pakai tumbalan aja apa kita? Tumbalin nggak sih ini? Tumbalin aja ya. Ya nggak bagus-bagus banget, B aja. Apalah. Leo, who's Leo? Bentar ya. Gas. Weh, biasa aja sih. Nothing special, bro. Ternyata B aja. Kecewa aku. Ayo dong naik dong CDM. Yeay, lumayan lah. Siapa sih anjir Leo? Leo siapa guys? Lumayan lah walaupun batch. Oke lah ya, oke. Nih yang bagus ini nih artefaknya si Jayan deh kalau nggak salah. Nih save CV tertinggi gue ada di dia nih. Mana ya? Nih. Gila gak? Tertinggi coy. CV-nya paling bagus itu. Cakep banget dah. Minimal CDM 20-30. Nge-cheat matamu, enggak lah. Based on luck, bro. That's we called lucky. Lucky. Nobles kan juga gampang lah nyarinya. Gak susah itu. That's we call lucky. Tapi attack-nya biasa aja, cuma 1000. Soalnya sennya ER kan. Sennya jelek banget cuman. Tapi ya udahlah. Minta dong. Oh, tidak bisa. Kalau bisa di copy gua copy deh. Tapi kan sayangnya tidak ada fitur itu. Bisanya copy cuman copy tipot doang fiturnya di sini. Kebetulan ya. Dahida. I'm bring someone here. You need to talk to him. Dahida. Itu kan bener. Persis saya. Gak, janjian gue
Hello.
VA-nya
I do
Paimon aja.
apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything.
Kocak, kok bisa sama ya?
Yeah, quite an eventful.
Apakah saya cenayang? Nahida.
You say that you are trekking across to Vat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
Oh my god, dia melupakan dirinya sendiri dan membuat persona baru.
This is a difficult one to explain.
Oh,
Like to rely on
kok agak gimana gitu ya dengarnya ya?
But in your case, it seems that it ought to be called previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes.
Tidak manuk aku.
Something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation? Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation. If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear.
Ternyata si Scaramouche bukan bertobat, guys.
Please.
Apa yang dibilang ya? Dia membuat persona baru.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what
pingsan ini Wonder kalau dikasih tahu kelakuan Baladir.
Because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart.
Bertobat kak, ntar dia minta ingatannya kembali. Tapi maksudnya bukan tobat dong jatuhnya. Maksudnya kalau tobat kan dia kayak menyesali perbuatannya gitu kan. Tapi ini dia benar-benar melupakannya dan menjadi orang yang baru sebelum dia meminta ingatannya kembali gitu kan. Apakah bisa disebut bertobat? Apakah dia ketika menghapus Airmin Soul-nya dia sudah menyatakan untuk bertobat? Entahlah. Aku bingung. Tindakan didasarkan kayak gitu. Pingsan nih diceritainnya.
But it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone.
Bikin mikir ya, Her ya.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we
Kok
weren't your biggest fans.
Kok Paimon ngomonginnya seolah-olah dia inget sih, padahal kan dia juga lupa soal Baladir ya? Apa karena habis diceritain? Kami nggak berusaha terluka, kami nggak terlalu suka sama kamu. Kita itu musuhan.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating. This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street.
Kalau dia inget ya Paimon ya?
But we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything.
Mixed feeling banget. Mixed feeling.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet. With no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Gak langsung berani banget ya.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Mungkin kayak lebih dia sadar apa yang dia lakukan kali ya. Entahlah, Kak, lihat kalau dia udah dapet ingatannya kembali. Oh my god. Sesuatu yang... Hey nak, ini mamamu nak. Hey nak, ini mak lu nih, ingat gak nih? Yang bikin boneka.
No matter what lies ahead, I'll face it. Whatever it takes. I'm just sorry that you have to join me for the whole thing.
Ganggu banget topinya anjir. Padahal topi yang baju sebelumnya lebih gede gak sih? Ini kayak topinya di nerf.
It's time to get ready.
Ya, it's time to get ready. Salah.
No matter what lies ahead.
La 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 la. Sama aja, masa sih? Gue merasa lebih kecil sih.
Inazuma.
We're in Inazuma dan ada satu maple leaf
Right
dan
now,
banyak.
you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories.
Oh my god, ini kayak di rumahnya
These
Kazuha deh.
memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react
Apakah ada
just
hubungannya
like in the
dengan
real
Kazuha?
world. Please be careful.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
Udah, gak usah sungkan-sungkan, Wanderer.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
Dia kan kalem nih di story. Kok dia kalau di idol jadi kayak sengak gitu, kayak melep. Terus kayak ngomongnya agak-agak kayak bocah tengil ya. Itu apakah setelah ingatan dia kembali jadi songong lagi apa gimana tuh?
Alright. Thanks.
Kayak anak baik-baik gitu kan.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion.
Shake.
In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation.
Oh.
You had a great many memories here.
Iya itu karena udah kembali ingatannya. Jadi sengak ya. Kalau udah balik dia masih temenan gak tuh? Pas udah balik ingatannya.
Could see that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I
Katsuragi.
can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichiyo's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
Kagak lah, dia pergi begitu saja dan dia
In the
berharap di masa
original
depan gak akan
version of
bertemu
events,
Tabibito lagi.
Katsuragi was
Demi apa?
ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby.
Jadi kayak
Hang in
love-hate
there.
relationship gitu
During
ya.
the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, Responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Gue ingin mencari sesuatu, ada nggak sih? Bisa kah? Siapa tahu ada yang diumpetin gitu kan? Meskipun gue tahu kayak nggak bakal ada sih. Gak ada apa-apa ya. Set. Ada chest, lumayan. Lumayan tabungan primo. Berasa di Nazuma banget ya. Padahal itu ya masuk dari Sumeru.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report
Oh my
to me
god,
when-
Skaramus
when
kamu
we have
kebanyakan
someone
nama
new
anjir.
join us.
Apa ini? Listrik? Disembur. Buset. What is this?
Huh? What are we doing back here?
Whoa, this is where you were born?
Oh, ini yang di teaser bukan sih?
But there's
Orangnya?
nobody here.
Pikir Kak mau kasih nama apa? Ada sih, udah ada
I was
kepikiran sih.
abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're
Oh
family
my
now.
god.
We're gonna be together forever and ever. This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
Oh.
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Berasa di... Oh, makanya si Kabuki Mono berasa dikhianati lagi karena katanya mau tinggal bersama. Oh my god. Dasar boneka ini.
Promise me we
Bukan?
could be family.
Oh.
You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too.
Right deh.
The voices have gone.
Tidak.
It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
Oh my god. Sedih banget. Memori apa lagi nih? Masuk. Cuman gitu doang. Jadi ke jalan yang salah dia.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct
Jester?
you.
Oh.
I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that can be wielded with an iron
Jester sama The Doctor sama nggak sih? Beda ya? Beda orang kan ya?
Are you trying to win me over?
Ya, keburu shield.
has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Just like we feared!
Witness the power of Gugwa. The wind knows me. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Harbinger nggak ada yang namanya Jester. Ada tahu, terus Jester itu siapa? Ada panggilan Jester deh. Mungkin Fatui Harbingers keberapa gitu.
Time to go.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place.
Dottore deh kayaknya. Lah Dottore the doctor dong.
In the original version of events,
Ntar gue cari lagi deh.
once encountered
Bingung
the
kebanyakan
Balladeer
nama.
here.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And
Iya
so
ini
familiar.
pertama kali kita ketemu Scaramouche di Inazuma nih. Iya gak sih? Tempat yang tidak menyenangkan. Bener.
Hey, look over there.
Well, my fair
Itu kan
lady.
bener.
Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for
Pabrik.
me?
Bener. Nanti ada Miko nggak?
You shouldn't have.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might
Ada
not
si
want to
almarhumah.
admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales
Iya,
in
Dottore
comparison to being
Jepun ya.
experimented on by
Englishnya
the
the doctor. Bukan masalah VA-nya. Jadi kalau Dottore tuh nama apa kebalik ya? Maksudnya kayak si Childe sama Tartaglia. Tartaglia kan nama panggilan kode di apa kebalik sih? Tartaglia nama yang dia pakai di public. Kalau Child itu nama panggilan dia di The Harbinger. Kayak The Doctor tuh berarti kalau The Doctor tuh panggilan dia di public. Nah, code name di Harbinger itu Dottore. Apa kebalik gitu ya? Pokoknya antara dua itulah. Banyak yang berharap dia playable. Dari zaman di komik udah banyak. Banyak yang bilang dia anemo katanya. Dipakai desain lamanya dia tuh yang di manga. Aku merasa bertarung di abyss lebih berguna.
What a sharp tongue you have.
Signora anemo, bukan si Dottore maksudnya. Kalau Signora kan udah tahu kan itu Crimson Witch itu Signora bukan? Dia Pyro. Delusionnya Cryo.
Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Dottore Cryo katanya.
Save your
Oh, udah ganti
I
lagi.
know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think
Di
you need
dokter
to hear it.
bukannya Valentino Rossi.
Don't start thinking
Oh, jadi
you're
Rossi.
invincible. And don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed
Dottore
out
bukan
like
manusia,
trash,
umur
must
udah
make you want
500.
to destroy it completely.
MC juga
Do
500
you
tahun
remember
teorinya.
the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue?
Signora mati.
She's playing
Scaramouche
fire
keluar
talking to me
dari
like that.
Fatui Harbinger.
Who does she think she
Makin
is?
berkurang aja nih anggota
Forget
Harbinger
it.
anjir.
Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Just don't worry about me.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Ingatan selanjutnya, cek. Ribet nih Harbinger, nama banyak amat sekarang muslah debaladir lah apa sih kawan? Jangankan The Harbinger, Arkon aja banyak namanya, istilahnya apalagi si A, Raiden Shogun, belum lagi dia punya kembaran apalah, bingung deh ngejelasinnya. Kalau disuruh milih mending Hutao atau Raiden, Raiden dong, absolutely. Absolutely Raiden Shogun, the one and only.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Si Dottore tuh desain yang sekarang itu tahu nggak nggak sesikopat dia di komik. Kayak di komik tuh bener-bener kayak topeng setengah gitu kan, yang bagian matanya patah gitu kalau nggak salah, warnanya biru. Terus sih kayak kelihatan psikopatnya gitu loh. Kalau ini kurang, kayak lebih ke darah dingin aja sih. Gak psikopat yang sadis gimana gitu.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information.
Emang iya.
After that,
coba deh baca manga Genshin deh. Di webtoon ada sih. Webtoon bahasa Inggris tapi. Belum selesai juga sih manganya, berhenti di tengah jalan tidak.
Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
Dia the doctor, dia
It's
lah
normal
dalamnya.
for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Let's move on.
Kira ditutup akhir dari Kabukimu. Kalau kita jatuh gimana? Bisa dong ke tengah sini. Ya. Kerenan di gamenya sih. Iya sih emang. Kerenan di game. Tapi kalau untuk aura-aura psikopat lebih cocok di itu. Lebih cocok di komik. So kalau nggak salah di komik dia diceritain agak psikopat deh. Kayaknya di sini nggak terlalu diceritakan psikopat, iya nggak sih? Menurut gue. Kalau menurut lo gimana?
God. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self
Ya mana tahu
and future incarnations?
Nah, Jong kirain lu tahu. Asik sekarang lagi jadi bocah baik-baik. Ini sebelum dia ingat semua kejadiannya ya, Pli ya.
Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the
Pas udah
tragedy
ingat
of death
jadi
that
bocah
eclipses the
tengil.
miracle of life. They are human too.
Epic
I've seen
moment di
enough of
sini.
my past.
Seriously?
If possible,
Oh no.
I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear.
Oh, dia masuk nih ingatannya semua nih.
No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass. Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with the void in my chest
Gue
my whole
penasaran
life.
gimana reaksinya pas
My
inget
creator didn't need me.
katanya ngeselin.
And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self. I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
Oh my god. Ini cutscene nggak? Cutscene nggak? OMG, OMG. OMG.
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
Pegel gue pengen
What a
pijit.
fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright?
Robotnya balik. What? Scene-nya diulang lagi.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Wah. Apa ini kain Ria 2.0? Anjay. Oh, dapat vision. Kenapa dapat di saat yang tidak tepat? Ya bener aja. Buset. Die. Oh, anjir, die. So much epic and savage.
This is trying my
Buset, gue
patience.
coba lagi deh. Anjir. Coba mau lihat. Tulai pasti. Selalu aja kenapa 4 set nobles sih? Oke lah. Anjir.
Have you got any more stupid questions?
Langsung tengil. Anjir.
Squall and Fury.
Aduh, kecil banget lagi damage-nya. Gimana dong?
Feeble human.
Kok dia melawan dirinya sendiri sih?
The wind rises.
Aduh, cuman 6.000.
At my command, you shall fall. Insignificant pest! Quit following me. Squall and Fury.
Gokil.
You dare to gaze upon me? My endless
Tetep aja damage-nya, buset dah. Nangis gua ngeliatnya. Apa ini?
Behold.
Naik lu cepetan, naik. Kok nggak bisa naik? Nah. Bisa kesini nggak sih? Oh, nggak bisa.
Following me.
Jangan charge attack, muncul gear attack 2 kali baru charge. Oh gitu mainnya, oke. Gini. Salah. Gak tau gue gak ngerti gue cara mainnya.
How amusing. Wind rises. Churn! Feeble human. Behold. Insignificant pest! Quit following me. Squall and Fury.
Sparm charge attack mulu Jirlai. Gua gak ngerti cara mainnya.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
Oh, anjay.
Disappeared. Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
Balik ingatannya.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back in your own self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Jadi kamu sombong apaan?
I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're concerned about me.
Langsung tengil.
But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Hilang langsung. Hilang dia.
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Balladeer.
Balladeer.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking.
Apakah dia Yandere? Yandere. Apakah dia Sundere? Aku perlu ganti nama.
After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him.
Sakit hati, bos.
I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events.
Udah malu, sakit hati, dikhianati, gila semuanya yang jelek-jelek dapat di dia semua.
You're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, what you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy.
Coba ada skin Baladir ya.
Existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
How
Do you regret
ridiculous.
doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again... Oh right, I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered. Including the beginning
Coba
of your
bisa
twins'
ngasih
journey
julukan gue
recorded in
namain si
Irminsul.
Tengil.
What exactly happened before and after that point?
Harusnya kasih namanya si Tengil. Bisa diganti gak sih? Bisa diganti gak sih namanya? Enggak ya? Cuman sekali doang ya?
I will try.
Traveler.
Ya.
After I dove into the information torrent in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Kok dia tahu?
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
Aku tidak mengharapkan. Tolong jangan buat aku merasa sedang memerasmu.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's not true. A relationship between
Bisa
two
kah ada
people is
itemnya?
not simply a ledger
Janganlah
that can be
kasih
reset
nama
to
si
zero.
Tengil.
I
Masa
think
nama
deep
gitu
down
kalau
you
julukan
realize
oke lah.
this. People who show up in your
okay.
life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the
Di TikTok
books.
gue nemu ada yang ngasih
Some
nama
things in
Dimas
this world
Lebel.
can never be brought back,
Gak paham lagi gue.
and they can never be changed.
Dimas
Which is why there
Lebel.
is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
Aku tidak mau jadi
You
manusia
understand
lagi.
what
Emang
pain is
pernah?
perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is
Malahan
set in
ada yang
stone,
namain
but you
Giga
can
Chan.
keep moving on. And the
Masih
longer your
mending
future
gue.
lasts, the
Dimas
shorter your past
Lebel,
will
Dimas
become,
underscore
until one
Lebel
day,
kayak
it is but a tiny
kayak
fraction of your
username game-game online
Sounds
anjir.
like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida.
Mau kemana?
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Apa tuh?
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh, ooh, ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you too!
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe...
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Waduh. This is the moment of truth.
Anything?
Apa nih? Peraturan ganti nama. Peraturan dan pernyataan ganti nama. Pengembara bisa ganti nama. Dengan menyelesaikan, oke, harap perhatikan sebagai nama mungkin tidak akan bisa digunakan dalam perubahan ini. Setelah berhasil mengganti nama, sebagian tampilan dalam game selanjutnya akan diubah berdasarkan nama yang sudah diubah ditentukan oleh Anda sendiri. Jumlah pergantian nama bersifat terbatas. Mohon pertimbangan dengan seksama. Ya, cuman terbatas, ternyata kirain bisa berkali-kali diganti. Saat pengembara melakukan pergantian nama, harap untuk mengikuti syarat layanan jika pengembara gagal untuk mematuhi syarat, penggunaan layanan game dibatasi, termasuk namun tidak terbatas apa sih? Gas, namain Wawan. Gue penasaran kalau misalkan dikasih Skaramus gimana? Gak bisa ya? Ya, gue pengen lihat komentarnya.
Have no need for these names anymore.
Oh.
Okay.
Lucu banget.
Have you got anything?
Apa nih? Kalau kita kasih nama karakter playable lain bisa nggak? Lah, gue bingung. Siapa kasih nama siapa nih? Salah. Kalau bisa kita kasih nama Fendi gitu. Fendi-nya ada 2 aja.
That won't work.
Nggak cocok.
Okay.
Kasih nama siapa nih? Skaramochi aja gimana? Lucu gak sih? Kayak terlalu alay ya? Muci. Kok geli banget ya? Apa ya? Suardi. Oku tampan. Aduh, alay banget. Kalau aku ngasih nama Okuta, pengen sih. Apa dong? Mega-chan, Mega siapa lagi? Kasih nama Moonpai. Moonpai gak sih? Kok aduh di ke-mute dari tadi anjir. Gimana dong? Cewek susah nih nyari namanya. Gimana dong guys? Moonpai atau Mochi. Skaramuchi. Moonpai, hash brown. Gue sih kemarin tetap Wanderer. Oh bisa tetap Wanderer. Tapi kasihan masa dikasih nama Wanderer doang anjir. Budi lagi lo kasih nama. Aduh. Aduh. moon pie atau hash brown? Apa ya, sesuatu yang biru apa ya? Cocok sama namanya Joey, siapa Joey lagi? Siapa dong? Blueberry. Blue moon. Moon blue pie. Hah, bingung. Hash blue. Hash brown. Lalalala. Kasih nama orang malah dinamain makanan, kocak. Ya gak apa-apa biar unyu gitu loh. Apa ya? Turquoise, lila, Turkish lila, azure, still baby electric. Bingung kasih namanya apa ya? Gue sambil nyari di Google nih. La 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 la. Blueprint. Perabotan aja. Blueprint. Moon pie aja deh. Moon pie. Jijik banget ya? Ini. Gue lebih prefer huruf kecil semua sih. Moon pie atau mochi? Mochi. Mochi atau moon pie? Bingung. Mochi. Moon pie. Moon pie lebih lucu ya. Kayak moon pie aja. Kayak mochi banyak deh yang pakai sekarang mochi kayak gitu-gitu ya. Moon pie aja deh. Ubin, Subin. Are you sure? Pertimbangin lagi.
Have you gotten
it? Gue bingung. Moon pie gini aja deh. Mupi. Moon pie. Moon pie gini atau begini? M-nya gede apa kecil ya? Kecil aja deh. Moon pie. Anjay. Jir, dinamain makanan, mau sih Wonder. Mau dong kalau mau gua mah. Moon pie, gini aja deh. Lama amat gas lah. Ya, aku rasa ini lumayan.
Alright, if you say so.
Moon pie anjir. Semoga gue gak nyesel ya.
Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname?
Moon pie anjir.
Still thinking.
Moontun. Mobile Legend.
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one. Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Aduh, ngakak banget.
If we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been. What's that look for? Don't make that face. I know what I'm doing. That day will come. Alright. We're done here. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
Langsung balik. Cabut dia.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore. So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
Akhirnya. Halo, tes. Waduh, tadi kayaknya agak sedikit kendala, bos.
I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect
Kirain
fit to be
nge-freeze
the narrator of the
gamenya,
epilogue.
padahal emang rada lama. Oh iya. Tadi soalnya kayaknya kamera gue juga nge-freeze deh. Kirain emang
But they
koneksi
continue
gue.
to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told.
Ih, dapat vision langsung belagu anjir. Udah dikasih vision. Ingatannya balik. Belagu deh. Gimana nih? Bazar kah? Mana tuh?
Time to go. Shisha.
Di penginapan. Udah kelar questnya. Alhamdulillah. Gak berasa ya 3 jam. Tapi kayaknya baru mulai questnya 1 jam setelah live ya.
As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow, great! Huh? Look at the vase. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
Yalah, dari tadi kebuka kamarnya jelas aja. Okay, another riddle.
Lost and confused.
Suara siapa nih? Siapa nih?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Ini suara siapa?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat
Siapa nih, Dewa
cannot
Fontaine?
easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance. When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase.
Bisa jadi
Is
Archon
it not?
Hydro atau Saritsa. Iya, Dewa Fontaine. Siapa Vocalor?
History does
Dia dewa
not
apa ya?
change
Hydro.
easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true.
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying
Maksudnya
all that
apaan
scary
dah?
stuff. Anyway, that face is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment, Paimon will be right back.
Saritsa Arkon Cryo kan kak? Iya. Sneshna ya. Apa ya masih mendukungku di masa depan? Oh man, that was dope. That was freaking dope. Oh my gosh. This is hella. Oh. Gua gak bisa berkata apa-apa, keren banget sumpah. Oh my god. Kita lihat apa nih, diskon hari ulang tahun. Oh alah, astaga. Keren banget ceritanya. Oh. Kita lihat itunya Skaramush yuk. Haha, Moonpie ya, jelek banget. Moonpie. Hai Moonpie. Dewa keadilan. Vokalor dewa keadilan emang. Gue yang gak ada wanderer be like. Ayo dong. Pull dong. Asik loh.
Too slow.
Too slow. Yeah, God of Justice. Oh.
Behold.
Oke lah, kita closing dulu guys. Udah set udah 3 jam gak tuh? Oke semuanya, makasih yang udah nonton. Kita ketemu lagi di live stream selanjutnya. Makasih ya. Kita kapan-kapan kita main bareng. Gak ada yang bohong. Canda. Bye. Assalamualaikum. Mending maknya Hama sih ngaktur ya. Apaan nih? Oh alah si Raiden. Iya benar. Mending Raiden dengan si Engulf ya bro. Selamat istirahat ya, makasih Alexa. Bye. Bye semuanya. Gue end stream ya.